Hello there! Let me show you how to partially disassemble this Samyang 8mm lens 3.5 f completely manual. Yeah, I needed to see how this ring works, this ring over here, and I disassembled it up until some point. Let's just quickly go through. There is a bayonet ring and it has three of these guys and they are sitting around. You just lift it up. There is nothing special about that. The only thing is just be careful, there is a bunch of grease and stuff over here. Anyway, so I'll just put it aside. Now there is two tricky things that I've found which I thought I would share, and that was the reason for me doing it. First is this metal ring. So it can pop up. So I will hold it slightly and I will move the but not hold it down firm, just make sure it's not popping up, because it's all spring loaded and it's just sits there, nothing holds it. So when I move the aperture dial, a couple things happening, and let me show you. So if I look from this angle, you can see how, oh, okay, it popped up. Anyway, it popped out. Let me now show you how to put it back, because that's the reason I'm here. Now, there's a couple things. There is this lever that opens and shuts aperture, and there's also this thingy over here that just, it moves and it limits how far it can move with your dial, aperture dial. So completely on one side, it can move a lot, and you can see there's this cutout in this metal part over here, and that is where this pin will go. And this lever that I showed just previously, this one, that's where this slid will go. So the lever, this pin sticking out on the lever, will go in between over here in this slit. It's a bit tricky. I just put it in, make sure that pin is somewhere in the area of this cutout, and then I will move. Okay, so you can see that lever is not in the slid. So maybe I can lift it a bit, hard to see, and I just move it and put it down. That's it. So, and then when I released it, you saw that it moved because, well, that thing is spring loaded. And now if I just make sure it's not popping out. If I move my aperture slider, I can see how it changes. Anyway, so that's how this ring goes back. Okay, that's what I've learned. That's one thing. And the next thing is about how this aperture slider works, because there's a tricky part as well. So what I will do, I'll quickly remove those 4 screws. And by the way, before I forgot, what I did, just for my sake, I marked, you can see the white line there, over there. I just marked where the plastic ring that I'm unscrewing right now sits on top of the base that it sits on top of. So I just marked it registration mark so that I know where it is, just in case. I don't think it matters, but or maybe it does. I don't want to test it and understand it. Anyway, removing all the screws now. When all screws are removed, this part is just nothing. It just sits there. It has a bit of grease as well, so be careful. Now, the dial itself, I'm pushing it down on purpose because when I lift it, there's a small ball that will run away. The ball sits over here on the side and it goes into those grooves, and that's what makes it clicky and predefined position. So what I will do, oh yeah, and the second part is when I move this plastic ring, it moves this metal ring by having this slot over here, and the metal part goes into the slot, and when I turn the dial, the metal part turns. So I will lift it up, but I will position it like this, and I will show you why. Oop. When I was doing this, there was a slight click, and I'm not sure if you see, I hope you do, and my focusing is correct. There is this small ball, and this small ball was sitting in this hole. Well, it's not a hole, it's like a, yeah, hole. And that's where it needs to go in the end again. But for now, I will remove it. Well, while you're doing the other disassembling, just remove it and don't lose it. Yeah, when I was lifting, I was very careful not to lose it. So now imagine we're putting it all back together. I put the ball in. I will have this slider be in this farthest position. Now what I will do, I will have this slit, this last slit, which responsible for 3.5 F stop. I will align it with my ball such that I will push the ball in with that slit like this, and I will hold here with the finger, and I will move that slider so it will fit into the slot. That's it, it's inside. And now I'll just push on this side slightly, squeezing it over here, and it is back, and it's doing the clicky thing, and it moves the metal ring, and that's it. So now just put all back together. I've explained how this thing needs to be attached. That's as far as I went in disassembling it. I've learned that this ring with the, with the name and everything, it just being held with 3 grab screws. They are on all sides, and you just tighten them up if this ring went loose, which was the case for me. Yeah, that's it. I didn't go farther into disassembling up to the optical elements, so that you would need to find out on your own. Thank you.